Tom has done a podcast beforehand.
Welcome to Ace Trainers.
Tom has done podcast stuff beforehand. I've done one that didn't go very well.
Yeah, you might know me from Payday, a Pokemon podcast. A couple of years ago, we wrapped up. Well, we didn't, but we said we'd be back. And I guess this is how we're coming back.
The same problem. We were like, yeah, we've got loads of stuff going on.
Yeah.
We'll come back. We'll see you next time. Never happened. Just zoned out of existence.
The thing is with Payday, though, is that back when we made that show, it was meant to be like a thing. Like, we were kind of flexing what we'd spend money on. Well, I was. Okay, I had money before I had a mortgage and a house and a wife. And I was like, I spend money on Pokemon stuff, but he'll just make that a segment of the show. So it was called Payday, where we just talked about what we'd spent money on. And I'd be like, oh, I bought this...
I bought a
Pokewalker. Like, yeah, I'm just picking up stuff around my desk.
There's so many Pokemon things in this room. There's an Arcanine life-size plush in here. I'm sat on one. But
yeah, so we've it's come a long way, but now I have a mortgage on a house, like I said, and I can't afford Pokemon stuff every month. So I mean, it kind of calls for a format change anyway. So
and I'm just here to talk.
We got a new host. So Matt's still going to come back every now and then. He's already said he'd love to come back every now and then, but we don't live close anymore, so it's not as easy. He used to live up just up a hill from me, like how you're my neighbour. Like, he was my neighbour too.
I live approximately 5 seconds away from you, so it's a bit easier to just walk across the road and record in a room than it was to when we did podcast stuff, which was all three of us were recording over the internet, and then it just gets lost a bit. But
yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to do that well. But it's so much better when you're just sat in a room with another person.
It feels
you just
like
bounce
a normal
off each other.
conversation, than more than it, just.
You haven't got that lag as well, where you have you speak and you're waiting for the other person to hear it, and the delays.
And also, if I start talking, you will stop talking, which is going to be very difficult for me because all I do is talk all of the time.
That's fine.
So
So anyway, I'm Tom,
and I'm Aaron, not Aaron.
It's hard A. No, it's a soft A.
That's why they call me the hard A.
So we're doing this podcast to talk about all things Pokemon, and we've kind of got a good jump off point because there's the new Pokemon games that are coming out real soon.
I don't know when you will upload this, but maybe tomorrow.
It's gonna come out, probably on the day or the day before.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll get this one, and then next week or next time or next month or whenever it is, we'll actually talk about the new game. And what's amazing about this is big, well done to Tom, because he's not actually seen anything about this new game at all.
So I'm one of these people that I think if anyone's listened to the old show, they would know that I just see everything to do with Pokemon. I love looking at news. I literally had Sarah be opening a tab on my phone every single day. I refresh it probably 3 times a day just to see if there was something new. This time around, I was like, there's a brand new Gen 9 coming out, and I was like, I think it'd be really fun just to go in and not know anything.
Which is really, really difficult.
Hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I mean, it's also hard because I'm the kind of person that sees everything, and I love telling. I'm the worst person for surprises, so I'm telling people. I want to tell Tom every single. If I wanted to, I could ruin everything about this game for Tom, but I won't.
Could destroy it.
Yeah. Well, what an epic start to this podcast this would be if I was like, "Hey Tom, guess what? This," and then just blurred noise.
So for the most part, if I see something, it's kind of like a little fever dream. I quickly scroll away, or I press the X button on social media to be like, "Do not show me this again."
Close.
So I've seen flashes of things, but I don't know anything about them, which is cool because I kind of get this weird like a picture in my head.
You'll see, so you'll see it in the game, and you'll be like, "Oh, I remember that."
Yeah, it's not fully formed in my brain, so when I see it, it will be familiar, but I won't know what it is.
A weird deja vu sense.
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing that fella.
So I've seen the starters, and I only found out 3-4 weeks ago that it's an open world game, which is cool. I'm really excited about that.
It blows my mind that you've not seen anything else. It's really, really cool.
I've seen a couple of things, but I couldn't tell you any of them with confidence.
I think this is really cool. One, because I've managed to keep all of this information a secret from you, so that's a big. Well done for me too, but
good job,
it's good. It's also amazing that you've not seen anything. It's just big claps.
It took a lot of just burying my head in the sand, finding other things to do, such as Digimon, and things of that nature. But like, it's been good.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's coming out this Friday, and I'm not gonna be able to play it until the Monday. But
yeah, so you're off selling some chutney.
I got to do some work stuff, which is a shame. I meant to book the time off for Pokemon, and then I accidentally double booked myself, and now I'm going away to sell chutney for a weekend. But I've already went shopping today, and I bought loads of junk food. I'm ready to go. I bought like frozen pizzas, and I'm like,
not moving from this spot.
I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so no one can spoil it for me because I'm going to be so out of the loop for the
Kaylee's
weekend.
coming over as well, isn't she, on Monday? So you're both going to like hang out and just play Pokemon all day.
I've already told Freya that she has to play on the weekend because I'm not going to be made to feel guilty for not playing.
I mean, this is the thing. I was like, oh right, so like I'm going to have to go to work, and then you guys are going to be so far ahead of me. But I was like,
it's okay.
It's an excuse for me to stay up until like 3 a.m. doing it while Kaylee goes to bed at like 9:30, 10.
Yes.
So it's fine.
I've also said to Kaylee the other day that I've never pulled an all-nighter in my life. I've never stayed up for 24 hours before, and I was like, maybe I'll start. Like,
I mean, it's a weird experience.
I think I get home on the Sunday night, and I think I might just stay up all night on the Sunday,
it's worth it. And then see, because Kaylee will keep your brain active. Yeah. I don't know what day you're seeing her. I think it's the Monday.
I'll probably make it the Tuesday, so I can sleep on the Monday. If I'm too tired and I'm rubbish, I can just like sleep it off.
Yeah, I think she said that she's got the whole week off, so I think she's excited to just hang out with you and then just play the game.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. Throwing myself in there not knowing what to expect is going to be so weird and like interesting. And
oh no, it's going to be great for you. Whereas I've seen literally every single spoiler I think that can actually come out about this game.
I looked at a lot for Legends Arceus, but I think right towards the end I decided to go a bit silent, didn't I? And I was like, that was kind of like the soft launch of what I'm doing now.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, that's enough. I've seen everything I need to see. Like I've seen a lot of the maps. I've seen all the trailers. I was like, that's it.
Would you do it again for the next game?
I don't want to.
It was too hard.
This is a fun experiment. This is cool. But
next time I can turn around and be like, Tom, have you seen this?
That's what I mean. I missed this. Yeah, I missed being. I don't like being this guy where you're like, have you seen the new trailer? I'm like, no, don't say anything. And
I remember back in the old days. I remember the speculation of Pokemon stuff was like such a big deal. Like the one that's so vivid in my brain is like the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like leaks that came out like a year before the game came out, that time ago on Cerebi. Like I remember one image of a DS of it, and I was there like,
I think I was out of the loop at that point. I wasn't following it as intensely.
I just remember that one so vividly, and then since then I just love the speculation period of Pokemon. It's before when they announce a game and they don't show anything, and people are like, the starters are this, and you're like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if there was an Osher? Turns out no, Oshawott the worst.
Oh, he's okay. I picked him in Legends. He was cool in Legends, but yeah. So anyway, we're going to be starting the games on Friday, and do you know which starter you're going for yet? I know the starters. I know this.
You know the starters.
I don't know what they turn into.
But you don't know what they turn into.
And I don't want to know.
Exactly. So I was going to originally go with the cat.
Yep.
But now I've changed my mind to the duck. Well, I changed my mind to the duck a long time ago.
Okay.
And then I was like, I saw what they turned into.
Okay.
And I was like, At first I was like, maybe I don't want to be the duck.
Okay.
But then I saw one thing that the duck does when it's its final evo, and I was like, changed my mind completely back to it. I was like,
awesome,
I'm back in. He's a cool little fella.
That's really cool. Okay, so when I first looked at them, I said I'm all about the cat. I was like, the cat's cute. I really like the cat. I'm going to go for it. And then recently, in the last few weeks, I've been looking at it again. I was like, maybe I'll go for the crocodile because I kind of like the look of the crocodile.
I would ask what in your mind. Obviously, the game is out probably as we're recording, so there's nothing. It's spoiled by me accidentally.
Okay.
Anyway, but in your mind's eye, what do you imagine that the crocodile turns into?
A bigger crocodile.
Yeah.
I know that's a very blatant. I just picture it's still on all fours. It's just a crocodile. I'm not looking at you when I say this because I don't want to see it.
I'll look away.
It's a red crocodile. It looks just like I almost picture a lifelike looking crocodile, but obviously, still Pokemon-y, but red, looking kind of grumpy. That's how I picture it. The duck, I picture it because it looks like it's wearing like a hat or like it looks like a pilot. I could see it being more like that kind of themed as it goes up and it turns into more like plane-like. I don't know, like a Latios sort of thing.
Okay.
The cat just looks like a cat still. I don't know, maybe a panther or something. Like it just gets more cat-like, but like bigger. Like...
Okay. Well, that's your speculation beforehand, and then
this would be fun.
Yeah. So then after you can listen back and be like, "Oh man."
Can I make some type speculations?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, the water's going to stay water flying. I take it it's water flying anyway, but because it's a duck, but I don't know. It's going to be water flying. Fire Dark. I know we've had Incineroar, but we had 3 firefightings in a row, so
True,
I feel like that's off the table. And regular grass. I don't think it's maybe Grass Fairy. I don't think it's going to get any better than that.
Okay.
That's my guess.
That's your guesses. That's fine. Bear in mind, I'm looking at the floor as he's told me all of this because I know what I'm like. So yeah, well,
it's better that we don't make eye contact for a while.
Yeah. At least, but on Friday,
yep,
you can start playing. Oh no, afterwards I can discuss these things with you properly, like a human being.
It's going to be great. Yeah, that's what I'm actually thinking though. When the next games come out, I'm so excited to actually talk about hype and like speculation review.
I mean, it's been really cool that you've done this experiment.
Yeah,
please cool. Never do this again.
It
for
sucks.
the sake of both of our sanities.
Yeah. There's people at work that want to talk about it as well, and I'm like, nope. Every time they come in, I just know there's something called Tetra something, and it's something to do with Pokemon types. That's all I know.
Yep.
I know you get a Pikachu. I don't know anything about the Pikachu.
I don't know about the Pikachu.
It's like a mystery gift, I think. I saw it because it just came up
is
really
it
quick.
One like the other games
screen.
It's like you get like a cap or something.
Yeah, like one of those first day mystery gifts. It looks like it's a Pikachu. This is all I know. I'm excited though.
It's going to be really cool for you to delve into it. And my god. So did you want to talk about anything briefly? This is like a pilot episode 0.
This is episode 0.
So people know who we are.
This
what's
is like
going
a short form version of what we want to do. Like, we're trying to keep this to 20 minutes, so yeah, it's going to be like a mini version.
What's your favourite Pokemon game is one that I don't like a lot.
Ooh, okay.
So your favourite one is Sun and Moon, isn't it? Is your favourite one?
It's my favourite region by far.
Okay.
Definitely my favourite region. I don't know if it's my favourite game, but I do love it. Like, so nostalgic. I think my favourite is the Sword and Shield. But
okay, that's like my least favourite 2 are X and Y and Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
But that's because I feel like they were just either really easy or nothing in it really like hit it for me. Whereas I like, these are really cool. Like none of the designs stood out to me.
That's fair.
Apart from Marini. I really like Marini.
I do like Marini.
But there was nothing in those games, especially X and Y. I think X and Y was just like such a... I don't know.
I will say, when Sun and Moon was coming out, so what was that, 2016? I tried what I did this year. I tried to go radio silent, and I went probably 4 months, and then I just remember looking through everything, and I still remember the first time I saw Mimikyu, and I was like, this is my favourite Pokemon.
Mimikyu is like... So obviously there'll be a picture up as well on the screen of, well, maybe, of like us with our favourite Pokemon. It's very telling.
It's our artwork. Yeah. So who are your top 3? If you had to pick 3 Pokemon.
3 Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh, God. It was Gengar as 1, because it always is.
Mm-hmm.
It's really difficult with the other ones. I always go back to like Magnemite or Magneton.
Yeah. I
don't really know why. I just think that they're cool. I like balls. Oh no. Oh no. And I don't know. It's really difficult to choose like because everyone has their favorite Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I think top 3 is it would change quite a lot.
Yeah.
I like Sableye a lot. I don't know. It's really difficult to pick your top 3.
I don't know who my tops are. I think I could tell you my top 4 easy, but it's picking the 3 out of the 4 that I find really hard.
It's really difficult to choose. No. Because yours would be Mimikyu.
Yeah.
But I don't. Ice-Q would be one of them.
Yeah, Ice-Q, yeah.
I couldn't tell you your other favourite ones.
Mimikyu, Ice-Q, Rowlet, and Flygon.
Flygon,
of course.
Obviously, because it's on the fucking thing. And Flygon is really cool, because it's one of those things that people still want more to it.
Yeah.
And they haven't.
Flygon just, it got done dirty. And like, he deserves better, but I proved he was good in the last year. So,
This is amazing as well.
Okay, so when was it? I think it was July, maybe August last year. I started doing a ribbon challenge for Pokemon, and I started with Colosseum, and I picked a Vibrava and evolved it to a Flygon and managed to get every single ribbon I could on it up until Sword and Shield.
You should see his face right now. He's so smug.
I'm so smug.
Himself. He's like, I've got every ribbon.
It was worse than waiting all year to find out about Pokemon news. It was torture. Like, it was so hard. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, but it is kind of fun. It's cool to look at. Like, I have this Pokemon in Sword and Shield now, which has like 40 ribbons.
I don't know if there's ribbons in the new game. So does that mean you would have to transfer Flygon into the new game and get all the new ones if there are?
If it can come in there, then yeah, I would have to. But at least it's easier now. I had to do that with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl because once they made that available, there was one ribbon I was missing from there. But that was fine. It's fine. It was just the slog. It was like 100 ribbons or something. I can't remember. It was ridiculous. It took so long.
Bet it got near the end and you were like, I'm sick of this.
Honestly, I nearly gave up. I got to Sword and Shield and I had to do ranked battles and you had to get to Master Ball tier of ranked.
Right.
Just trying to get to that is infuriating. I hate ladders and I hate watching you go really high and you're getting there and then you lose one game and it just drops. And you're like, oh my God.
See, the thing is like, the difference between me and you is with Pokemon stuff is I will play a Pokemon game and I'll be like, look at all these cute little guys. Aren't they all cute? And then I'll have my favourite. I'll play it until the next one comes out and I'll do the same again. Whereas you get deep into it and you'll do like the whole fucking every single thing. Like the Battle Frontier, you'll smash through probably. All of that stuff.
Yeah, I like doing it, but it's also hard. It's not like it's mentally challenging. It's quite...
Sat there sort of screaming at your DS.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But yeah, it's good. It's happy. I'm glad I did it. I'm just really hoping Flygon can go into these new games because otherwise...
It would be upsetting if you couldn't get more and you have to start again with one that you can put in it.
I won't. I thought about doing that this year because I thought Gengar's going to be in it. I know
I can tell you safely Gengar is in it.
I was going to do Gengar.
I don't think they'll ever make a Pokemon game where they're like, we won't put a fan favourite Pokemon in
it.
Especially if it's from Kanto.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, everything else is up in the air. I don't even know if Mimikyu's in there yet. That would be fun. But yeah,
I couldn't tell you, even if I knew.
So, what do you think our next episode's going to be like? I think it's going to be us talking about the new games.
It'll just be the next episode will definitely be big new because you'll be seeing a lot of stuff that I've seen. So I'll be there like.
I'm thinking about writing a journal as I go through it.
You should.
Like my reactions to stuff so I can tell you what I thought when I first saw things and be like, what is that?
And I'll be like, look at this guy. He's cool. Look at my... And it'd be cool because we can even have our Switch here and look at it. I'd be like, what do you think of this? And you'd be like, I haven't seen it yet. I'm
hoping that in the 3 days that I'm going to be off, I'm going to play enough of it that everything's going to kind of be on show. But we'll see.
We will definitely be talking about the new games, and we'll definitely be. But future stuff, anything
goes.
I don't think it'll be. We live. Like I said, I live 5 seconds away from you, so it's not hard to be like, what should we talk about? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. We could easily do this. Yeah.
We
could even like do a quick brief check in while I'm like on my first day. But whether we can do that, or whether I can get me away from my Switch or not, that's the other thing.
But another thing is like, obviously the future proofing. We'll record a bunch of stuff because I go to Japan in January.
Oh yeah.
So obviously we'll have to do a pre and post Japan one, and even maybe I'll call in from Japan and be like, I've just seen
Aaron's travel diary.
Yeah, I've just seen a giant Quaxley. It'll be really, but yeah, we will talk about everything.
Yeah,
that we can about Pokemon. I know this. The thing is with a podcast is that everybody has a podcast these days.
Yeah,
everyone. And I feel like everyone and their nan had a Pokemon one at some point. So, but this is fun. We'll try to be funny and different.
We'll try to be something. Yeah. So anyway, for the thing to wrap up the show, I had this idea that because I haven't seen any of the new Pokemon other than the 3 starters, I thought maybe Aaron could describe one to me. Like, tell me about it without telling me too much. Or without showing.
Do you want 1 or 3? Because I've got 3.
We'll start with 1 and let's see how we get on. If it blows my mind too hard, then maybe I'll...
Are you just guessing the type then? So I'll explain it to you.
You could give me a bit of information at a time and I could speculate as we go. Like, this would be funny.
Okay, so I've gotten 1, which is one that I really like. That I saw this guy and I was like, oh man, he's cool.
Okay, go for it.
So, dog.
Okay, a dog.
It's a dog.
Is it the bread dog?
No, it's not the bread dog.
I saw that one. But I moved away. I don't know what it looks like, but I just know it's a bread dog.
It's not the bread dog.
There's more than one dog.
Yes.
Are they related?
No.
Interesting. Have they ever done that? They have Growlithe, but they didn't have another dog.
No. Well, okay there may be more than 2 dogs.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
So yeah, tell me more.
Candle. It's got a little candle on its head. This would be really cool because I can explain 1 Pokemon from the new game, spoil 1 Pokemon from the new game.
Yeah.
And then this is.
But I won't see it, which is
But you won't see it, so in your head you'll have a built-up thing and you'll see it in the game and then be like, oh, it's him.
It's a dog with a candle.
He's got
on
a
his
little
head.
candle on his head. And
So he's a fire type or a ghost type.
Yeah.
Fire ghost?
No, just ghost.
Just ghost.
Yeah, he's white. He's almost like a sort of like a dashhound looking thing.
Is he shaggy? I picture him being shaggy.
He's shaggy. Like,
is he like Dougal from the Magic Roundabout? Google
yes.
that one. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
so
how
like,
I picture him.
He's like Dougal. He's got big.
I need to double check that before.
He's got big
keep
teeth that are like. It almost looks like a bear trap, like teeth. Like, I say it like how I always draw things because I don't know, aesthetically pleasing to the eye, having jaggedy teeth.
That is exactly what I'm picturing. Dougal from the Magic Roundabout.
Yes,
okay. He looks like this.
He looks like that,
but with a candle on his head.
He's got a little candle on his head. He hides underground.
That's cute.
And then, so you can only see the candle. Just see the candle. And then you go up to it and you'd be like, what the fuck's that? And
what's this candle doing?
Doggle, I don't know. All I've seen is that so the Pokedex stuff is like he drains the energy away from people that he's near, and he's very playful. So he's a little fella that will just run around and be like, I love you. And then, like, there was a little trailer where someone's like, oh, you want to play little fella first? Oh, I'm all tired, I'm all sleepy.
That's cool.
So, yeah. There you go.
I
You've
like
got
him.
one. See, this is good because I spoiled one thing for you. And you
still don't know what it is.
Still don't know what it is. He looks like he's about to lamp me. He's going to bottle me with something.
Does it evolve? Like,
I have seen an evolution for it.
Okay, say no more, but if it evolves.
I have seen it, but I don't know too much about the evolution because they haven't shown anything off officially.
Okay.
For it, so but I have seen the evolution and it does look cool. So I'm like, he may be on my team.
That's cool. I'm interested.
But yeah, like I said, I've seen sadly the whole dex. So
is it big? Is it a big dex? Did we hit the 1,000 mark?
Yes, easily.
Oh, do you know what Pokemon 1000 is? Is it going to spoil things for me if I know what that is?
Hang on. I can tell you. We've easily hit over 1,000.
Wow. Okay.
I think it's 1,010.
Cute.
It's
a good number.
It's quite a big dex.
Yeah, that sounds big.
So, okay, well, from really far away, I'm going to show you an image. You won't make out anything on the image, but it's the dex.
Okay.
So this is really funny.
My brain won't form shapes.
Yeah, you won't be able to.
No.
Because it's so far away that
that's a big dex.
That's quite... And
yeah, my eyes aren't that good. I can't see anything.
Yeah, so all you can see is like squares.
That looks cool. There's a lot.
Quite a big dex, and there's a lot of ghost type Pokemon in this.
This is the problem, right? Because I'm used to looking at all the Pokemon beforehand. I already know their names going in. I got to learn all those names, like in a short amount of time.
You'll be like, oh no.
Do you want to tell me about one more before we wrap up?
Oh no!
On,
look, Tom's right in it now. Okay, I can
one more.
Would you like to know like a form of a Pokemon, of an old Pokemon?
There's a form. Yeah, but don't tell me what the Pokemon is. Tell me about the form, and I'll see if I can guess.
And if you guess it, I will tell you then.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Derpy. So an old Pokemon. It's got the classic dot eyes.
Quagsire.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah. So it's a
get out of here.
Yeah. But he's brown. And he's
Quagsire.
a poison type.
He's
poison
in the mud
ground.
instead of the water.
Yeah, and it's got like a cool skull and crossbones axolotl things. And it evolves into a.
It evolves again.
No,
Quagsire
evolves. No. Wooper into Quagsire.
Oh my god, that's huge.
But this Quagsire is on all fours.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking. Imagine a whale lord.
Okay.
But not as big as a whale lord, but he's a whale lord-esque body. But just it's Quagsire and it's brown. And that's what. So I was like, that's
fascinating.
Cool. Yeah,
okay.
so I was like, he's cute.
I can't picture it, so that's cool. I'm excited.
So I love this because you guys obviously can't see Tom, but he's so happy to be
feel
hearing
like
this information.
Yeah.
Finally, like this is a taste. He's like a nibble of a.
Can I have some more? Yeah.
Oh, it's one more. But I'm so glad that because this is good for me because it means I got to spoil something.
Exactly.
And you got to know about something before you went in. So
exactly. Well, we're gonna call it there. I think. I got dinner reservations to get to, so we're going to wrap up.
Man's going to go to Turtle Bay.
Okay, so if you guys want to get hold of us before now or in the future, we are on Google at acetrainerspodcast@gmail.com. Feel free to send us a little email. We're also on Twitter at acetrainerspod. We're going to be back in probably a couple of weeks, I imagine. Give me some time to get used to the new game and come back and I can...
For sure, we'll do this one as episode 0.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, what we can do is that we can... give you time to play the game, and then I can just walk over.
Yeah.
And then we'll be like, let's record for an hour, and then we can. And we've got women as well that we can, include in the podcast. So, that'll be fun. They can tell us that we're stupid and
tell us how bad at this we are.
And they'll be like, you guys are dumb, and they'll sound much better than we do on a podcast.
Thanks so much for listening, and we'll catch you in a couple of weeks.
Bye. Bye.
We need to come up with an outro.